Watch now. Watch live now. Black and Orange Tarot and Astrology. Yep. So I hope you are all well today. And I just want to start off today by thanking you, seriously thanking you. You have been so kind to me. And you, I can never thank you for how kind you've been to me. And our moderators, I mean, you do heroic work keeping this place safe, making this a safe place. And so I just want to thank you guys. And I also want to thank you for being so kind to each other. That's huge. That's absolutely huge. So I just wanted to say that right up front. All right. If you're new here, just so you know, we usually spend the first 10 to 15 minutes. I get your political questions, and then I spend the rest of the hour reading on them. We do this 6 days a week, and then on Sundays I do little astrology lessons for quite often political astrology. And I'm trying to think. Okay, so then because everybody's so nice here and they talk to each other, if you are asking a question or you want to talk directly to me, just make sure it's all in caps so that I know you're talking to me, and I'll pick that out because, like I said, everybody's so nice, and so they talk to each other and what have you. Okay, and lastly, if I don't get to your question, if I don't read on your question, heck, if it feels like sometimes, you ask and you ask for days, and it feels to you like I've iced you out, or I've got favorites, or I'm blowing you off. It's not. It's absolutely not. I'm so grateful you're here, and I'm not mad at anybody. I don't have favorites. I'm grateful you're here, and I just have to go by my gut. There's Kitty. I just have to go by my gut as to what I feel like I should be reading on. Okay? So, hello, sweetheart. All right. Well, Mims is saying, holy God, 25th Amendment, read, please. Yeah. Oh, do you know that there were press people in when Trump signed this new relief bill stuff, and he just said about what he said yesterday about people injecting themselves with cleaner, besides the fact that it's serious shades of Heathers. Whoever thought the Trump administration or Trump would be Trump? Well, it makes sense. Trump is a Heather. Is that Boo Boo Kitty's real name? He was found on the side of a road, and the name of the road was Bailey Street. So when he came to me, his name was Bailey, and over time I just started calling him Bailey Boo. This the Bailey Boo, yes he is. And then Boo Boo, and then Boo Boo's and Kitty. And so they all work. I suppose, if you go to his vet records say Bailey, but anyway. Anyway, Trump just said that what he said yesterday about people injecting themselves with disinfectant, that he was being sarcastic. No, he wasn't. I watched that thing live. He was dead serious. I watched it. There was zero sarcasm. Zero. So, Autumn, I'm so glad you found pumpkin. Could you tell me what brand it is? I really need one for my special needs kitty. Brand of, I'm sorry, mystery. I don't know brand of what? I don't know. He was not being sarcastic. Exactly, Texicana. Texicana, I'm going to take yours, and I'm going to, because we're definitely reading on that. We're definitely, that's where we're starting. We are starting today on that. Oh my gosh. Because people could die. Remember the people who took that fish tank cleaner? Oh my gosh, they're dead. Because of this idiot. All right. All animal names evolve. I can't even tell you how many names float around from my 5 dogs. Oh yeah. Yeah, Pumpkin, his real name is Alfie. So I have Alfie and Bailey, but they're also Boo Boo and Pumpkin. Or Pumpkin and Boo Boo. Alfie's really he's the alpha. Anyway, will I bring the green deal to the front right now for what's going on? It's not pinging. Sorry, Janice. I'm sorry. You ask really good questions, but sometimes they're not. I'm sorry. What will happen in the states that open? I read on Georgia the past sometime this week, and it was terrible. They're going to have a lot of cases, and it's going to be a mess. But let me. Pumpkin's brand of tracker. It's twitchy, Mystery. I don't know that I can recommend the tracker that I was using because it didn't help me find him. He was inside a car, inside a garage, and the thing just gave up, and they wouldn't help me. They wouldn't tell me where he was last seen. And the maps it shows like his path where he was, but it's just a big tangled mess. They were no help. They were absolutely no help to me. It has helped me find him in the past if it got really, really cold and I was worried about him. But so I was using Findster, Findster. So, but I don't know that I would recommend them. So anyway, Kansas is supposed to open in May. Oh, genius. Trump was not joking. I was drinking coffee at the time. Reaction so intense I choked. Hieroglyphic, absolutely. Will we have to pay for the surplus? Janice, surplus of... I'm copying your question down here. I don't even know what it is yet because I don't know what the surplus is, but I feel so badly for not answering your other questions that whatever it is. I'm afraid Trump will try to stop the election. All right, let me... Hi. Hi. Don't mind me. All right, we'll look at that too. Oh, what will happen in the states? Open, got that. Afraid to try to stop the election. We'll have to pay for the surplus. Trump was not joking. Janice is saying, Mims, good morning. Okay, good. Good morning, Mims. Good morning, Janice. Okay, Janice has not told me what the surplus is yet. That's okay. I'll wait. Oh, if they do not fund states, it will raise our taxes to pay. Yeah, let's look at the finances of all this mess. Definitely. And just so you know, my understanding, now, I don't know this for certain, but my understanding, my limited understanding, is that the relief checks that if you got yours, if they're basically the relief checks. Oh, hello. What you got? What you doing? What's going on? Do you see birds? What do you see? What do you see, cutie? Oh, birds. Oh, birds. Sorry, that was just adorable. I had to share. My very limited understanding is that the relief checks that we got, they're not free and clear. They are if they are in advance on your tax return for next year. So if you don't pay that much in taxes, they're going to forgive the amount that you get. But if you were otherwise going to pay $1,200 in taxes, they're going to deduct that from your return next year. This is not great. All right, so let me see what I've got here. Somebody asked, is this his favorite spot? I don't know. I don't know that it's his favorite spot. I think his favorite spot's on my lap because he spent a lot of time there. It's just very convenient, and I'm here. He follows me around all day like a puppy. It's adorable, and he sleeps against me or on me all night. Whereas Pumpkin's, he's much more autonomous and checking everything out. Okay, so let me pick a deck here. We're reading on him. Let's use the Halloween deck. I could use the little cheer up. The Halloween deck makes me happy. This is the Black and Orange channel after all. Which are the colors of Halloween. Are people going to be so stupid as to inject themselves with bleach? Or actually, listening to what he said again yesterday, there are people, he was saying, getting it into the lungs that somehow it would disinfect the lungs. So could be breathing fumes. It could be, oh, I mean, the ways that this could kill someone are just huge. And they was also talking about UV light, and talking about trying to get UV light inside the body. You do that if you get your teeth whitened, and even that you have to wear special goggles, and it's not healthy. Was it on Twitter? Did I share that? I'm pretty sure I shared it on Twitter. The thing about the woman who just acted out she used his actual words. UV light destroys DNA, causes cancer. Yeah. But there's a woman, she took the recording and she literally just repeated what he said, just acted out exactly what he said. And it's so frightening, it's funny. But anyway, I know where he can stick the uplight. Oh, I try to keep this channel so clean, so yeah, I won't say what I think of that. Let's just say that it's not negative. Oh, Twitter funny. Good. All right. Oh my gosh. Am I asking this question? Is this happening? Is this real? Are people going to hurt themselves? Seriously hurt themselves following Trump's medical advice? Is anybody going to be seriously hurt or hospitalized or killed? And I'd like to apologize now to this deck for putting it through this energy. It's a lovely deck. I've had it since I was in college a million years ago. Okay, at least the word has definitely gone out. Don't do this. But, the other thing, it isn't just his followers. You also get teenagers. You get kids. That's what I'm worried about. I mean, I don't believe in the Darwin Awards, but there's a certain point. If you are 60 years old and you follow Trump's advice, it's not. I don't want anybody to die. It's not worth that. But they're adults. They're making decisions. But kids, that's what I'm worried about. Oh, the Emperor. There he is. Yeah, even the cats. The cat, it looks like Dr. Burks. The cat's looking at it like, what the heck? 5 of pumpkins. 10 of pumpkins. Oh, I'm getting such a sick feeling. Like my whole body's going cold, and there are mothers who are just terrified. They're like hiding the bleach today. 5 of Wands, King of Cups, Page of Cups. There are, the poor cat's saying, get me out of here. People are suffering, absolutely suffering, and they're home. And kids are suffering, they're not getting the meals they need, and I mean, it's just awful. And people are at home, trying to entertain themselves. That's the situation. And like I said, I'm more worried about the kids than adults, to be honest. But, because they'd be like, Tide Pods, bleach, or mothers who decide they're going to save their children by doing horrible. Yeah, it's bad. 5 of Imps, this is at the center of the reading, and this is, he's being mocked. He's being absolutely mocked. And he's trying to change the subject, and he's lying that he was being sarcastic. He wasn't being sarcastic. I saw the whole thing. And this really helps the Democrats. It really helps the Democrats. I am so happy I don't have a death card here or a tower. I cannot even tell you. I cannot even tell you how happy I am that I don't have a death card here. Okay. All right. So I feel like there's some more information here, but I'm like, do I really want to pull more cards? But it feels like there's more information here. Oh, I don't want anybody to get hurt. I don't want anybody to get hurt. Eight of Ghosts. Yeah, this was after he said all that stuff and walked out of the presser. This is everybody else being like, holy cats. Holy cats. Nine of Bats, Nine of Swords, Seven of Cups. But this is worry. This is worry that his lies will hurt somebody. That's just worry. All right, that was the situation. Okay. Is someone going to die? King of Imps. That's Trump. King of Wands. Nine of Wands. You notice the Republicans have not just come out of the woodwork to say it's dangerous, don't do that. Queen of Cups. Page of Swords. Yeah, Pelosi was really good on MSNBC this morning. Really, really good. Yep. I'm getting worry, but I'm not getting, for what it's worth. Maybe they're just doing a really nice job of protecting me from the energy, but I'm not getting. It's. Yeah, I mean, the thing about the heart-destroying hydrochloro, whatever that is, that he was pushing. I'm kind of in an alpha state. It's really hard to remember details when you're in an alpha state, when you're reading. Hydrochloroquine. Yeah. But it, I think that was more those people took that stuff, the tank cleaner, because it isn't something they're familiar with. Trump and the GOP are so toxic, can't we get them for negligent homicide? Yeah, I hear you. Okay, so we're at almost 26. Let's look at... I want to know 26. Well, Trump, or repercussions for Trump. From this, is this gonna, I mean, there aren't that many undecided people left, but is this going to be, Mims is saying every reporter needs to rip him a new one, every single one after another, don't back down. Exactly. Is this really going to hurt? Yeah, and the fact that Burks went up there and hummed and hawed and tried to be diplomatic, she's done as far as I'm concerned. I didn't like her in the first place. Because the only way you survive around Trump is by kissing the ring. And it's a really stupid gold ring. And she has survived. Yeah, sure is. Okay, let me see. Will Trump face? All right, let me reach out for this energy here for a second. Close my eyes. Will Trump face repercussions for what he said yesterday? Oh, this one's not going away. That's what this feels like. This is played on repeat for years. Oh, it's one of the swords. He has all the political swords in his back. Justice, Two of Pentacles, Eight of Wands, Six of Pumpkins, my favorite card. The Sun. It makes him it makes him look unbalanced. Literally, this is the center of the, this is this completely disjointed, awful, Republicans don't want to govern because they don't believe in governance. So this is McConnell saying, let the states declare bankruptcy, even though that's actually illegal currently. But these two cards are the cards of balance and the lack thereof. It makes him look insane. And I'm not saying, we know what he's like. It proves it, yeah. Looks unbalanced. Proves, yeah, he is unbalanced. He's hugely, hugely unbalanced. But this is just, whew. And it's a gift. And what he did yesterday was an absolute, well, on the one hand, these cards are saying, look into, as a treatment, as something to help, using UV rays. But no, this is a gift to the Republicans. Absolute gift to the Democrats, not Republicans. This is a gift to the Democrats. Yeah, this isn't going away. This isn't going away. And yeah, it's a shame. I don't know if I don't think Lawrence is going to be on tonight. He usually has the sharpest direct criticism of Trump, and I would really like to see that today, but he wasn't on last night, I don't think. But yeah, this isn't going away. All right, 30-30. We are looking at the 25th Amendment. Oh dear. 25th Amendment. And if you are new here, just so you know, I try to shuffle on my lap because it's a tiny bit quieter. Not completely. Not completely. Okay. Let's see here. 25th Amendment. It would have to be the Cabinet and Pence, I believe. My understanding is. Breaking news, Trump, I'm not encouraging people to ingest disinfectant. Yeah. Okay. 25th Amendment. The perfect segue into this. Nope. I'm getting a big, strong, very, very, body, pushing my whole body back. No. Yeah, the whole world is laughing at him today. 25th Amendment. Oh, he would, oh my gosh, the anger if they tried. Oh my gosh. No, the Republicans they have enabled him all along. All along. I mean, seriously, after all this, Five of Cups, Six of Wands, Queen of Swords, Knight of Swords, Five of Pentacles. The base would go nuts. The base the cult members, they're nuts. Then they're going to feel bad enough because these are usually cards of investigations. So once again, the Republicans are disappointed. Surprise. The other thing, before I forget, I want to read on is Kayleigh, the new press secretary. What's her name? Yeah. Oh, she's a pip. And she just absolutely tore Trump's back off back before he became president. She hated him. She had just said the worst things about him. But then suddenly, oh, he's president, and suddenly he's great and wonderful, and now she's the press secretary? Really? So they're disappointed, but they're still they've enabled him this far. They're just gonna keep carrying water for him. But these are investigations. These are investigators. And this is the base feeling like they've lost. So I think there's some message in there. But no, they're not gonna. No, there's not a chance. There's no. They've enabled him this far. They are going to continue to enable him. There's no question of that. All right, we are well 34. Okay, 35. Oh no, I wanted to do Kayleigh. What's her name? Kayleigh something or other. I can't remember her name. All right. Oh, this is going to be pleasant. And that was sarcasm. She's just okay. Let's read on Kayleigh McEnany. McEnany? I know exactly what she looks like. Okay. Kayleigh. How you doing? Oh, she is in here. She is going to fight. Those other press secretaries, they didn't fight for Trump. She's going to fight for him. McEnany. Thank you. McEnany. Copy that down. Thank you, guys. I appreciate that. I appreciate the help. Those other press secretaries, they did not stand for Trump, but she's going to stand up for Trump. Matter of fact, the other night, somebody said something about him, and she tweeted back to that person, he's President Trump to you. And it trended on Twitter, and with people saying, oh, I'm sorry, impeached President Trump. Impeached President Trump. So, yeah, she's and now she's saying that what Trump said yesterday was taken out of context. Progressives have been laughing at her for years. Hey, but let's see. What's going to happen with her? Do you know how sometimes they say that your greatest strength can easily become your greatest weakness? Well, if someone is really, if they act in a way that's really strong, and they act in a way that's too strong, they become overbearing. They become belligerent, difficult to get along with. Yeah. Kayleigh. This is looking good on her resume. White House press secretary. Is she the full-blown press secretary? Pretty sure. Oh, the card of illusions and delusions and lies. So unless she has somehow become a novelist that I'm not aware of, and she writes fiction, the card for her reading is the card of lies. Four of Pentacles, Four of Cups, Five of Wands, Judgment, and the Hanged Man. Yeah, good luck. This is, what was it? Who just said something about having to clean? Oh, Gary is saying, Kelly, I'm not going to like having to clean up her mess, and there will be. Actually, this is part of, she is, first of all, Trump doesn't listen. I mean, we know that. He doesn't listen. You can tell him whatever you want, but he knows better than everybody else. And she's not the first press secretary. She may be the last, is what it feels like. But it's sowing. He goes out and sows the seeds of his own destruction all the time. All the time. But she likes the fight. She likes the arguing. She's got a lot of anger, and she enjoys that fight. She enjoyed being on Fox News. She enjoys that side of it. The problem is, usually with these 5 cards, that's the center card, which is kind of one of the most. It's like this is the center of it all. This is an option, or this is the past, but this very much feels like the future. And I've suddenly got 2 major arcana of Judgment and the Hangman, and that doesn't feel like her. That feels like Trump. So, that's it. It feels like she's going to be there till the bitter end, but it's going to be bitter. And I don't think she's even really trying to convince him of anything. I really don't. Whatever he says, she's just going to parrot. Only meaner, if that's even possible. But when Trump's going to go down, and she'll go down with him. But I would, when I'm not here, when I'm not doing this, I do like writing fiction. And so if I got this card in a spread about me, I'd think, oh gosh, I hope people take that to mean that I like to write fiction, which I do. If somebody did a reading on me and they came up with this and said, oh yeah, this energy, she's a liar. She creates illusion that's meant to distract and baffle and spin. I would be hurt. I would be trying to figure out how I could change. So this did not come up that way for me. But these people, yeah. Oh, okay, so the states that are going to open up, we are almost at 42. That was what's next on here. 42, what will happen with the states that open early? McEnany. Gary's saying Biden polls are not as high as Hillary's at this point, so Democrats need to worry. Gary, is that Trump in a MAGA hat as your avatar? I'm not worried about Biden. I'm honestly not. And I think most people who are going to vote for him, they're not necessarily even voting for him. They're voting for the people that are going to be around him. I think there's going to be a lot of emphasis on that. But the states that are opening early. Oh, sorry, we're almost at 43. Me talking. Me just flapping my gums. What will happen? All right, let me close my eyes here for a second. The states that, oh no, the bad, don't do it, don't do it, don't do it, bad, bad, don't. I mean, it's like all the I picture our guides basically like you are where you are, and then going straight up from your crown chakra is like a beam of light kind of thing that goes, energy that kind of flows up and down. And I picture it that there's a ceiling above you, and then there's a hole cut directly above you, and that energy from you goes straight up through the hole, and then there's a giant ball of, big, huge, massive ball of energy there. That's your higher self. And I picture it that this hole that's cut here, the guides, they kind of walk around. And sometimes I even picture them like sitting down and like dangling their feet through the hole, you know, down just, and they kind of lean down and talk to you or what have you. Or if there's something that needs to be done, they'll go get somebody to help or what have you. And that, so I picture that above all of us. So we have kind of whatever we're doing here, and then above all of us is this kind of spiritual ceiling, and then all this whole other level of guides and people and spirits trying to help us. So what I'm feeling from this is it's like all of the guides, like that whole level of guides, are just suddenly saying, no, no. So let's see what we get specifically. Okay. What's going to happen in the states who open? We're opening now, like Georgia, are going to be opening in May without testing. Don't do it, don't do it, don't do it. Seriously, this is a chorus of guides for everybody going, don't do it, don't do it. Stay inside. It's the Hermit card. Stay inside. Stay inside. Page of Cups. Yes, there are children who need help, and the government should be helping them. And there should be a lot more help. That breaks my heart. Five of Swords. Well, this is Trump. This is his mixed messages, which allowed Republicans to, Republican governors to say, oh, I'll do what I want. The other thing is that I want to say, and I could be wrong on this, but I think that Georgia's state government funding is based on sales tax, not property tax plus this plus that. I think it's really heavily sales tax. So when the economy stopped and everybody kind of went home. Sorry, I'm trying not to get distracted. Yeah, I completely forgot where I was. Oh, sales tax, Georgia. When they got, when the economy just stopped, their state revenue was really just dead. So we've got justice in the middle. That's not good. That's not good, because you'll notice, yeah, these are two turnips. Actually, before pumpkins, obviously, they came from, they're from North America, or the Americas. The Americas. Back in what's now the UK, back before they discovered America, apparently they used to carve faces in turnips, is what I read. That's what I read. But notice there's a big old rat right there. And rats, because of the plague, they have become synonymous with pandemic and scourge, and so Not good. And don't believe Trump. There are actually some of these idiots saying, yeah, well, the sunlight. With a little more sunlight, it'll be fine. Knight of Wands. These are people having to go. This is EMT. And there's the breath coming out of the horse. This feels very much like EMT. Because of this dumb stuff. How bad is it going to get? Okay. Sorry about that. Am I still on? Okay. Thank you. Let's see here. All right. How bad is it going to get? Trump's going to get blamed. He's trying to hum and haw and what have you, but he's had so much. He has said so much already. Queen of Cups. I get cups for the Democrats. 2 of Pentacles. 9 of Wands. Ace of Swords, Sword of Truth, King of... It begins and ends with Democrats. You want... how bad's it going to get? If you go the center of this, these are... In this deck, I definitely still get cups for Democrats, but I quite often get imps, wands for Republicans in this deck. And they're standing together. And you notice how he's reaching out to, he's holding something and he's reaching out to touch. And the cat's like, excuse you? That's at the center of this. But it's really unstable. This is not good. And the Sword of Truth is going to come down and do some damage. And it begins and ends with, if you really want to be safe, if you really want relief checks, if you really want to keep your post office and firefighters and what have you, then you vote Democratic. That's what I'm getting. What's his name? Governor of Georgia. Kemp? Is that his name? Is he the one? This is a gift to the Democrats. Unfortunately, it's dire and awful for the people in his state. Absolutely awful. There are going to be deaths. There are going to be more deaths because of this. Yay. That was sarcastic too. Okay, the taxes. Raising taxes to pay for, where are we? We're at about 52. To pay for relief. Okay, are they going to, oh yeah, now we're getting into traditional political stuff, because I've got that, got a nice sheen of pond scum all over my face now. Ugh. I reach my energy into this mess. Pretty normal. Let's see here. What's going to happen with our taxes? What's going to happen with our taxes from the relief mess? going to happen with our taxes because of all this relief stuff? And I'm not afraid to tell you that yesterday in this state you have to, the first time you file for taxes in this state, they send you a check to your address to kind of prove that yes, you're really there. And from then on you can do direct deposit and what have you. But I got my state tax return yesterday, and I got, I'll just lay it out there, I got $17 state tax return. 17. It's kind of hard to figure out what I'm going to do with all that money. Anyway. Well, Seven of Pentacles. This is, yeah, okay, this is, Pentacles is money. This is traditionally coins and what have you. In this deck, it's pumpkins. This is a farmer who's looking over what he's grown. This is a business that's built up. This is, yeah, this is business and money and people and taxes. And yeah, so we've got the, that won't even buy a new deck. I agree, Susie. So Knight of Wands, Three of Pentacles, Ten of Cups, Knight of Swords, and oh, the economy's not going to be good. It's going to be bad for a while. And the center of this is us having to I'll stay home. This Ten of Cups. This is the family staying home. And this is the local governments and hospitals and fire departments and on and on and on under strain because of this. And again, I kind of a symbolic, well, yeah, I'm getting EMTs again for this, but it's also, it's like a symbol for the hospital, healthcare, more municipal people at home. As far as taxes go, definitely the government trying to go after taxes, trying to make sure they get every last tax revenue they can, but the economy is not going to be in great shape at all, and you can't get blood from a stone. I heard Georgia doesn't have the money for unemployment. Yeah, but, well, if they've set everything up based on sales tax, then yeah, they don't. Let's see here. Our taxes to pay for this whole mess. Okay. Taxes to pay for this whole mess. People are going to save, people are going to try what they can to put a little bit more into savings. Because there's, this could come back. We could be stuck at home again at some point. But I'm not going to sit here and say, definitely put your money away because, well, number one, I'm not a financial planner. But number two, it's impossible. There are so many people that's impossible. They're barely able to feed themselves. Nine of Cups. This is the Merchant. This is also sometimes a wish card. Ace of Cups. There's a lot. Oh, sorry. There's a lot of emotion here. Queen of Swords. The Queen of Wands. That's Pelosi. Knight of Pentacles. We're going to be distracted. This is all the hearings and hearings in court cases, and money that didn't go where it should have, and people are very upset. People got, and of course, a lot of companies, like publicly traded companies, got that relief money, and they're being told to return it. But I think it's more than that. I think this is big time hearings. So you can't get blood from a stone. And unfortunately, in all of this, it's the most vulnerable who are gonna suffer. And I hate to even say that, but it's just how it is. It's hungry children and hungry seniors and the disabled and animals and yeah. All right, let me see what else I've got here. Will Trump try to stop the election? And that might be all I do today. Okay, we're almost at 59. 59. Will Trump try to stop the election? Well, we know that, I love this card in this deck. Anyway, we know that Trump's very much against mail-in voting. Yeah, the military's done it forever, but sure, yeah, couldn't possibly work with civilians. There'll be fraud. No, there won't. But sure, whatever. Is Trump going to try to stop the election? Stop the election, stop people from voting in a big way. He's going to make a donkey of himself. That's what I'm getting. 9 of Pentacles. Oh, well, the rich do what they want. The oligarchs. Knight of Wands. Ace of Cups. Oh, he's going to be busy. Queen of Swords. This is investigations. Trump's going to be too busy. He's going to be too busy with being... look at that. Again. Ace of Cups. Queen of Swords. Queen of Wands. 10 of Wands. He's going to have his hands full. They have plans to make things difficult, to stop people from voting, but then a lot comes out. A lot of emotional stuff or stuff that creates emotion comes out, pours out. Investigations, and there's Pelosi, and then he's burdened and distracted. So, yeah, I don't think he's going to, because I think he's going to be busy. I think he's going to be very busy. So that is what I'm getting for that. If the elections aren't held in November, on January 21st, the Speaker of the House becomes president. Well, they're not going to be allowed to stay in. Secret Service will kick them out. Seriously, Secret Service, their job is to protect the president, and if he's not legally the president still, but anyway. But I will be back tomorrow, and thank you so much for being able to deal with my technical glitches and what have you. Okay, so I'm gonna go. Pumpkin is crying downstairs, so I am going to go listen to the song of his people and give him a hug. But thank you so much for everything. Thank you so much for being here. Oh yeah, I would be fine with Nancy in charge. But have a great rest of your day. Thank you so much. And you guys hang in there, okay? I'll see you tomorrow, all right? We'll be back tomorrow. And then, so tomorrow will be more tarot, and then it's Astrology Sunday. So, all right. Take care.